Hey guys, how you doing? Today, I would like to talk about what's been on the news, what's been making a lot of buzz, what everybody been talking about. Basically, the incidents about George Floyd, and I think it's very important to talk about how a lot of people across the nation have been coming together as a whole to voice their opinions and say what's wrong and stand against police brutality. And yes, there are people that are saying white people are taking over the course of this protest, but they don't understand that they themselves have to come up strong, to come out and make their opinion matter as well. So there's a saying that goes like this: if you don't say anything about the wrong one, you tend to agree with it. So that's why on June 14, which is tomorrow afternoon around 2 p.m., there's gonna be a protest in downtown Brooklyn, most likely by Brooklyn Library, and where they ask everybody to come out with the flags to represent your country, and most importantly, the black community. When they say Black Lives Matter, that doesn't mean the other lives don't matter. They already matter. Those lives, they matter already. So it's time for us to understand that we getting tired. We are getting tired of everything that's been going on. I remember in 2006, I was on the street protesting against Sean Bell murder. He was living in the Bronx, just got married, and then the detectives just shot at him, and they instantly kill him. Then we have other incidents with Trayvon Martin, um, uh, Sandra Blunt, if I'm not mistaken. So this thing keep on going on. So it's time for us as a people, as human being, more importantly, to say that enough is enough. And also, one of the most important thing, I think it's for us to push for reform on the police force, because there are a lot of thugs in the police. We cannot say any more about this. There are a lot of thugs. Why this officer that killed George Floyd had several complaints about him, and then he was still active. He was still um, um, working like any regular good cops. And when they say all cops are not bad, that's and I really stand for this statement. I really support this statement, because I also have a very good friend of mine. He's on the New York PD force, and I can tell you that what this officer did to George Floyd. And like I wouldn't that's I can say that he's most likely never gonna do this. Yeah. So I do believe they are like good cops. They are like good people in the police force, who are willing, who are devoted, devoted to serve our community with all their heart, and then they are very very good people. So one of the things that those cops don't understand, once they don't have this uniform on, once they don't have this badge, this gun that make them think that they are like on top of the world. They are human beings as us. They are like a normal civilian like us. So it's just like you going to it's like a regular job. Being a cop is a regular job like all other jobs, like being a lawyer, being a doctor, being a pharmacist. Like you're just serving people. You know what I mean? So and your service depends on us. So if we don't pay taxes, like the that's why a lot of people talking about we have to defund the police. So we are paying you to serve us. So now how you guys let this racism get all over your head so you can be doing anything that you think it's right for you? No, you have to do what's right for us, right? So that's why like I believe that in June 14, which is tomorrow, I myself going to be there. Yeah, I believe that if I can make it, I'll do my best to be there, because we are tired. We are really at this point where enough is enough, because this protest is like the pandemic. It's all over the world. We see the British came out. We see France. We see Montreal, especially in Canada, came out. Everyone all over the world. So I mean, I'm not one of the people that's gonna be say, oh, let me stay in peace and enjoy my life, and if anything doesn't happen to me, so I don't feel threatened. No, I feel threatened. I feel threatened many times. I was on the subway in New York City. I spin on the tracks where they have rats, where they have all those rodents go on the tracks. This cop approached me and asked me for ID. When I asked him why, he said because I spit on the truck. I said, hey, listen, I didn't spit on the platform. So like us as young black men, young black women, we've been we got harassed almost every day in our lives, and it's sad, because like as black African Americans, how they call us, how they tag us as minorities, we also have the same rights as the Jews, as the Caucasians, as the Asians, as anybody who's living in this country. So we can be singled out from all those privileged people. No, it doesn't have to be that way. That's why like everyone who has a voice, who have been coming out, like I've been moving when I see like people who have voice, who make big statement whenever they talk. I've been really happy about it. And I think people, like, if you can make it, don't be listening to orders that saying, oh, corona gonna kill you, corona gonna be this. Hey, recently in New York City, according to Mayor de Blasio, it's not Mayor de Blasio, Governor Cuomo, we had zero death last week in New York City. That was the first time since this corona has been going on. Then we have only zero death. So we coming out, we're gonna protect ourselves. We already know what to do. This is a virus that can only get to you unless you don't protect yourself. Come, wear your mask. That's what I see everybody's been doing. Wear your mask. and once you get home, like wash your hands, and take a good shower and do what you're supposed to do. Use hand sanitizer while you're in the protest. Like if you feel like you're not comfortable being too close to some people, like just like stay in the back or move away. But we have to come out. We have to come out. And black people, stop complaining about white people are taking over the course of this protest. You guys are not supporting. That's why they're taking over. No, this country is predominantly white. So whenever they come out big. They supported this. If they didn't support it, you know what will happen? George Floyd who would have been this case would have been ignored because they supporting. So stop complaining about them. What are you doing yourself? You didn't do nothing. Staying home and complain about the virus, and no, like that's crazy. If you're scared of the coronavirus, if you're scared that you're gonna be dead tomorrow, well, you're gonna be dead in another 10, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. It won't make any difference if you do not make a change for what you stand for. If you do not take a stance for what you believe in. Because I've learned more than a decade ago that there are three type of people in the world. There are those who don't know what happened, those who wonder what happened, and those who make things happen. So you guys staying at home and complaining about white people taking over this course, you are part of those that wonder what happened. You are you are part of those who don't know what happened. Me, I wanna be part of those who make things happen. That's why, like, I'm coming out tomorrow to support this protest. I'm coming tomorrow with my T-shirt that I bought a couple days ago, saying that rest in peace, George Floyd. We are supporting this cause and everything, So like I said earlier, like if you do not say anything about the wrong things that going on in the world, you tend to agree with it. So I feel like it's kind of selfish for me to have an opportunity to go and support this cause and then I stay home. So think about it. Those who are making this selfish statement, because I call it selfish, saying that there are enough people out there voicing their opinions. There are a lot of people supporting this. So myself, if I don't go, doesn't make any difference. But guess what? If George Floyd was your family member, a brother to you, a father to you, a husband to you, an uncle, you would have been out there, right? So when he doesn't hit home, personally, it doesn't really matter. So like people, like I really urge you to come out tomorrow by Brooklyn Library at 2 p.m. I'm going to be there. Most likely, I think I'll try my best to make a live video. I never go live on Facebook, but for this course, I will try to be live. For those who cannot be there, you can see what's going on, and I'll try to stay there as much as I can, and so we can try to have a better police force. Also, people be easy, stay safe, and more importantly, if you can come and support, come tomorrow. Love you all. Bless y'all.